Hello and welcome to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning to a new beautiful webinar called Anger Management. How is everybody? Please do share. I would love to know how you're doing. How are things with you as we set up and get prepared? Who all are here? Let's hear from you. Send me a message in the chat box. Good morning to Jayashri. Good morning to Ruchika. How are you? All right, can everybody do me a favor? Two favors actually. One, press a thumbs up button so a lot of more people can watch this. And number two, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I am Dr. Saurabh Bidani, the founder of Magic of Holistic Health, also known as Doc SB. And it's my great pleasure to welcome you all on this Sunday morning where we talk about a very important subject, which is anger management. I am a mental health therapist with over 25 human behavior modalities expertise, which includes energy healing and psychological mental well-being of people. And I've worked with over 25,000 clients and I have an experience over 20 years of working with people from corporate world to now the healing and the mental well-being world. And my only objective in life for you, for me, is that we all thrive and grow, taking away the blocks that bring us down as human beings and take us to a new level of life. How does it all work? Very simple. As I speak, if you have questions, please type them in the chat box. I will take those questions up as they come. And of course, there will be a recording of this shared as well. So you can watch it again later if you feel like it, or you can share it with other people. It's a relaxed atmosphere, so be completely relaxed and ask any question. I'm here to answer it to the best of my abilities. If there's something I can't answer, I'll come back to you on it. So good morning to Jayashri, Sunaina, Premji, and Nirmala. Thank you all for being here. So why anger management? What's happening? Somewhere in April, and I will formally talk about it in July, I decided to go into what's called my surrender experiment. Of course, I had no idea that another person called Michael Singer was doing the same thing. He has his own surrender experiment and he talked about in his book. I haven't read the book yet. I intend to do so in the next few days. I'm reading another book of his called The Untethered Soul. And it basically talks about the Vedanta principles, which says that you are not your body, you are not your mind, you are you. But what does surrender mean? Does surrender mean giving up or surrender being in acceptance? The magical thing is that surrender means to accept everything so you can give it all up. Good morning, Sangeeta ji. How are you? Very simple and easy. So, what is anger and why does it come up? Let's start with that. Can anybody tell me why does anger come up? Please type in the chat box. This is an interactive session. I would like to hear from all of you as I speak so that we can have a better, better session than the best ever. So what is anger and why does it come up? Good morning, Arunji. Things may be not happening to our plans, when things don't go our way, when we are unable to reach our expectations, our own feelings and emotions. When you have expectations and things don't go your way. Okay, great. Some great answers. Now let's go. Anger is a outward emotion, right? You are emoting outwards, you're talking outwards on anger. It is the expression of how you're feeling inside. Now let's take it into a deeper thought process. Anger is actually expression of things which are stuck within us, which we refuse to let go. And when the mind decides enough is enough, it releases it in the form of anger because it's such a force that we can't stop it, right? None of us. Ask those people who go into anger management issues. I have had my own anger issues in the past, and you just can't stop it. It's just like a force, like a flood of emotion that goes out. And most of the time, it has nothing to do with the situation at hand. Because an angry person, when they go back and reflect at why they got angry, there was no reason to, which is because all of that anger wasn't related to that situation. That situation just broke the dam. It was the last crack. The cracks are forming much before. So the final nail in the coffin, as they say, or the crack in the wall that led the wall to break leads to anger. Now, what causes this to happen? Is it because things are unfulfilled? No. It's because we do not express ourselves openly in unfulfilled environments. It can also happen when you're not able to express your happiness completely. So you're really happy, but you're in a household where they tell you, shh, don't talk about it. That also leads to pent up emotions, which leads to eventual burst of the dam and the anger shows up. Small irritations is not anger. Okay. Now, why do we have these emotions stored? That's based on what's called our nature or samskaras. Can anybody tell me what the samskaras mean? So Premji is asking, is it good to be angry in a particular situation? I will definitely answer that today. But let's ask this first question. What does samskaras mean? Can anybody answer that? And all those who are waiting, just a reminder, please subscribe, please like. Thoughts, words, action, behavior is samskaras. Great, Jeshi said, very well said. Anybody else? And that becomes the samskara. Yes, perfect, Jeshi, you said it perfectly well. Where do these samskaras come from? Our nature. It comes from three places. The first place is the experiences we have in this life, right? Very clear. Lakshna says ethics. Okay, thank you. Also, part of samskaras, absolutely. So, where do these samskaras come from? Our experiences in this lifetime, what we've learned, first from our parents and our teachers, our friends, our colleagues, as the list goes on, even the work, people who work for us, people who work with us, the people we work for, they all create this as we keep going. One step behind is, of course, the accumulation of the samskaras of our ancestors. That is stored in our cell as memories. Our experience is stored in the cell as memories. Their experiences, our ancestors stored as memories. That's why we look like our parents. I look like my father almost 100%. And then our past life karmic consequences also create our samskaras. Okay, that's our nature. So we are born with certain things. We never have a clean slate, and then we move forward. When we view something, you just view something in life. You view it from the filter of these three samskaras: experience, genes, past life, karmic fruits. So anything that's coming through us is going to come through these three filters before we accept it as what we believe to be our truth. Is that clear? So all these three filters bring us to what is our truth, not the truth, our truth. So a lot of people ask this question: I was trying to do good for them. What happened? Because your good had to go through three different filters, and when it got to that person, they saw it as bad. Simple and easy. That's what happened. They ended up seeing it as something negative for themselves. Let's take the case of Ravan. Ravan was born and was given the education that the Devs are bad people. So when Ram came or Ram talked about things, he would not listen. He's like, boss, no, you guys have affected my clan of Asuras for so long, I don't believe you at all. So no truce, samskaras. Duryodhan, from childhood, he was told that he is the king. So he refused to give up on his kingdom. His fault? No. His parents, his mama, everybody around him. The people closest to him, the people who he believed in, who trusted and who he trusted in, gave him that one message. So he had that filter. And that's what causes anger. These three filters combined together cause anger. Let's see what questions are there. So the questions are: thank you, Dr. Sinimohan Dharamraj. Thank you for sharing. Premji, is it good to be angry in a particular situation? No, it's not, because that just means that you are using up your pent up emotions. You haven't released your emotions periodically, and that's what's causing the anger. So it's not good. Let's see any other questions as of now. No. Okay, so let's go on. So now that I've explained a bit of anger, by the way, we have a huge workshop coming up on anger management starting 1 week from today. So please do join it if you have not yet, because it's going to be an amazing workshop, because we're going to do some amazing new things there. But let's go into how do I release these emotions and how do I refrain from staying angry. When we wake up in the morning, our samskaras decide our first thoughts. Okay? Negative thoughts, sad thoughts. That's what makes you angry. Oh no, life is going to be so bad. It's going to be so horrible. Oh, my day is going to be so miserable. Yesterday was so bad. Today is going to be bad. Nothing's going to change. And the recording keeps on going on in the mind. Tick, 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 tick. The recording keeps on going. Now, what do you need to do? Simple and easy. Start your day with some positive affirmations. I'm going to give you a couple here now, which you can use for your day-to-day things. Let me see if I can find them. But start your day with positive affirmations or positive thoughts or positive listenings, because that is a huge, huge, huge way of releasing your issues or pent-up anger. Here is one. I am at peace. I am at peace. I am at peace. I release all tensions and worries. I release all tensions and worries. I am open and willing to take my life in various directions, new directions. I am open and willing to take my life in new directions. So these are two you could use. Of course, there's a lot more positive affirmations you could use. Why do that? Positive affirmations are the stepping stone, the first step for you to release this negative things stuck in you. It's like stuck. Of course, they come up because of our expectations, which are formed due to our samskaras. This is how it should have happened. Oh, it didn't happen like this. So it's useless. Instead of us being in awe of life, we are in awe of life. Awe bakwas. Instead of, oh, wow, awe bakwas. Do you know or do you realize that you are on this little rock that is floating in a universe that is almost so huge that it's told to be infinite, which is part of multiverses, and you are here. And a sun, a star, which is 5 million years, miles away, sends light to you, and you feel, oh, good weather. Oh, it's hot. From something so far, instead of being in like, oh, wow, something so far can impact my mood. Wow. This, oh, wow. Ooh, oh, wow. Makes all the difference. Second is using a mantra. The mantra of, I use the mantra of Om Namah Shivaya. Why Om Namah Shivaya? There's a reason for it. Om is the frequencies of every single object in this life. What does that mean? We are all made of cells. Itni science to sabko pata hai. We are all made of cells. Okay. Each cell is vibrating at a certain frequency. That vibration of the frequency of the cells build our organs, build our nose, builds our face. Okay. That's the frequency. The doors are at frequency, the sky is at a certain frequency, the mountains are at a certain frequency, everything is at a frequency. That's how structures are formed. All these frequencies, so smell, taste, visualization, structure, listening, is all made of frequencies. All these frequencies are in Om. Yes. So Om says, I and all my frequencies as one. Nama, that means salute the universe or the element of the universe, which is called nothingness or Shiva, through my chant. That's why it's extremely powerful. You can use any chant you want. This is the one I use, and this is why I'm sharing it. You can choose to use whatever you decide to use. Okay. You could even take your child's name and use that as a chant. It will help you or bring you into the space of positivity. If you like, let's say Greece, you can say Greece, 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 Greece. And if you've been to Greece and you like Greece, all the positive thoughts of Greece will come in and the negativity will fall away. Okay? So you can use anything. I use Om Namah Shivaya. You choose whatever you want to use. And finally, the third thing is now connected to the second one, where to awe is whenever you feel negative. Let's say you're driving in the car. Na, 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 and suddenly the car comes in front of you. You have to slow down and you don't have a choice. Can't go left, right. You can get upset or you can say, oh, wow, I have an opportunity now to relax in the car and I'm driving and enjoy the air conditioning and the music because I don't have a choice. I can't go anywhere. So I'm just going to observe. And the final one, yes, I said three, but here's the fourth one. Whenever you feel negative or anger coming up, you start looking at five things around you. Like I have a blue wall in front of me. Wow, beautiful blue wall. And I have an observation of the wall. And I have a picture, and I have a light, and I have a computer, and I have a mic. Wow. So just an observation, nothing to do, just an observation of the things you currently are looking at. Then four smells that you can smell. Nice scent, the AC air, the smell of the door, and the smell of wood. Or here, in my case, keyboard. Three, you can hear three different things. I can hear somebody beating, I can hear the AC noise, I can hear my heartbeat. Two, anything you can taste. Yummy. It's my breakfast from the morning. And the toothpaste. Good. And finally, I am in this very comfortable chair. So this will take away and make things easy for you. Shada, this is the same way to deal with angry people. This is it. That's how you deal with it. Because they might be getting angry, but what is it that's coming into you? Every single thing in life is what is happening within us. Somebody is getting angry in the world. Do we get upset? No. But we get upset with this person. Why? Because he is penetrated, or he or she is penetrated into my skin and into my thing, and is impacting my mood. So you are the one who's impacted. You have to be one dealing with yourself. So these are the four things you do to help with your anger management. Try these out over the week. Tell me how you all do with it. I think it's going to be amazing. I do have used them myself, and it had helped me tremendously, just like amazingly. And before we close, just a reminder, please subscribe to the channel, please like, and wait 1 second. Let me give you one more thing. So July 4th is when we're starting our anger management workshop. Join it. It's 21 days. It's going to be fun. If you like this, you're going to have lots of fun on those 21 days. We work with your issues, anybody else's issues, what do you do, and how you make magic in your life. Jayeshi says, when anger comes to me, I start singing. Very good, Jayeshi. That's perfect. Awesome. So thank you everybody for joining. Let's close with 3 chants of Om like I do every single time. And we connect with the universal cosmic dance and sound. Thank you so much for being here. Gratitude to all of you. See you all on July 4th, Anger Management Workshop. We will start providing details for it in the group. God bless. And stay in the group, by the way, because we're going to start doing all of our webinar details, masterclass details right there so that you don't have to go anywhere else. God bless to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.